the Lil Boosie and Kanye West beef situation has just heated up because due to the fact that Charleston White just joined Kanye West's side and he called out Lil Boosie. Now, to figure out exactly what happened with them, make sure you watch this whole video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, hit the like button, and let's get right into it. And you could put anything on the shirt and like, yeah, people are gonna get offended. It's not like graphically, like it's not showing something rated R or anything like that. So due to that fact, it's like, look, they can disagree with Kanye, they can do all that. And the people, if they don't want to buy it, they don't have to buy it. And that's just a way to like tell him, that people aren't messing with it. But it's like they trying to take everything down from Kanye, and so that's why Kanye's fighting back, because he's like, nah, I mean, this is all my stuff that I put my own money up for. So just because you guys have your own opinion and you don't agree with me doesn't mean that you have to come out and try to delete me from everything. And so that's why. But that like Ye's been always doing like next level crazy stuff, and so it's always shocking whenever he does something. And so it's really no surprise that people react like this, celebrities react like this and everything. But he's really, he knows how to get the emotions out of people. And so he knows how to get the emotions out of Boosie. Boosie was very emotional, talking a whole lot, went on Drink Champs, said everything. He pretty much brought the argument to the table first, and then followed by Diddy. And then Diddy was just continuing it off because he's like, dang, man, this is a billionaire, and he thinks that Kanye's making him look bad. So Diddy's just trying to make it so people don't think that him and Ye are like connected in some way. So that way, like, people, if they don't like Kanye, it doesn't translate into them liking Diddy. So Diddy's just trying to save himself, make himself look better in this whole situation while arguing with Kanye and trying to make him look bad. And so it's just a back and forth, back and forth. It's really all a bunch of nonsense anyways. So at first, it was just between, Kanye obviously releasing that t-shirt design, and then Lil Boosie going out and responding and telling Kanye like to paint his face and this and that, right? And so Kanye and Boosie were going back and forth for a little bit. And then essentially that led to them saying they were going to smack each other. But then everybody else started reacting to other celebrities, especially Charleston White. He's not like a celebrity, but he's known online. And Charleston White came out and he's like, I'm going to pick Kanye West's side. And he basically called out Boosie, said, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that, you hating on Kanye, blah, blah, blah. And basically, like, Charleston White, he always is known, like, to go against the grain and stuff like that. So we see him backing Kanye in this situation. And Ye is sitting there like, he feels like he's getting attacked by everybody left and right. And now that P. Diddy and Ray J even came on to, like, join this beef, and then now P. Diddy comes out to diss Kanye West. And, whatever situation they got going on led to P. Diddy basically calling Kanye the feds. And it's crazy because in this whole situation, you also got Ray J, who's beefing with P. Diddy at the same time that Diddy and Kanye are beefing. And that's just really making it to where it's like two sides. Like now Ye has to deal with or Diddy and Ray J. Kanye, Diddy, and Ray J is like one thing that they all got in common. And so it's like, why is it that Diddy is coming out and saying this about Kanye? They're both supposed to be billionaires. So it's like, why do you have these billionaires beefing with each other? Aren't they supposed to be getting their money? Aren't they supposed to be just doing what they do, like, instead of having problems like this? So you would think that the billionaires who went and made it in life and everything like that, you would think they're not going to buy into the beef and keep things going and put fuel to the fire, right? So it's interesting why Diddy is coming out. But at the same time, it's probably because Ray J has been pretty much exposing Kanye and his ex-wife Kim and everything like that. And so when you really look at it, it's like Diddy is trying to side with the people against Ye and the people against Ray J and all that. And that's why he came out and basically dissed Kanye. Like he said, F you, you a fed and all this stuff, man. He just completely unloaded, right? And then, Boosie came back on, like, Boosie won't leave it alone, so he's threatening to smack Kanye, and like, Boosie might even go out to meet Kanye to just tell it in his face, or they should do a verses or something, man. And basically, you got everybody, even Chloe, coming out and beefing with Kanye. Academics did a whole report on it, and Joe Budden sat down and tried to break it down himself too. But you guys have to realize that everything is basically the backlash that Ye is facing, and he went on to TV and everything like that. When that interview came out, like, Kanye ain't gonna go on Fox News for no reason. It's like, obviously he's prepping for album or try to run for president or whatever like that, right? So all of this stuff is happening for a reason, because Kanye and Ray J done spoke out that what they couldn't speak out, and then this is like the backlash for it. Like, this is what happens when you go against the grain like that. So just keep that in mind, y'all. So after Kanye West releases his new clothing line for Yeezy, Diddy went publicly and disagreed with him and basically said that whatever he's doing was going to hurt the community. But Diddy also tried to reach out to Kanye and speak with him, and there's screenshots of text messages between him and Diddy, and Kanye went off saying that, he's got to move on and that things got tense, and with Diddy even asking him to meet up, like Kanye and Diddy wanted to meet up. Then Kanye said, F you, you a fed, and he wrote that response to Diddy asking him to send his address so they could meet face to face after he lands. So then Diddy responded to Kanye's message, and he said, send me the address. And then he said, let's stop playing internet games and don't feel threatened. You'll be fine. Just love. And then Kanye said, however, he threatened to use Diddy as an example and said that no one could threaten or influence him. And he said, this is not a game. So Diddy replied more calm, and he tried to reason with Kanye and said, look, I'm just trying to talk to you as a black man and talk to you because this is hurting our people. And Kanye basically disregarded that, and he wrote back and said, look, anything you text, I will post it online. And then he says, y'all are breaking my heart, da 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 da. He says he's going to accept his apology in advance. And basically, the relationship was a lot closer before this thing all blew up. But because, at the 2022 BET Awards in June, Kanye offered to, speak. He did a speech and gave remarks for Diddy's Lifetime Achievement Award, and basically shouted him out and praised him for breaking boundaries in hip hop and being a friend and da da da, being a billionaire. So first one to address the Kanye situation, and he was the first out of all the celebrities who called out Kanye's shirts, and he even went on Drink Champs and lashed out at Kanye over the shirts, and talking about all of the stuff about, what he had to say, right? But Kanye wasn't fazed with Boosie's comments because Boosie tried to tell him to bleach his skin and stuff. So Kanye told him, don't speak on me, Boosie, speak to me. And he wrote that in a caption on IG, put a picture of like 3 or 4 different pictures of Lil Boosie on Instagram with that caption. And then he told him, so Kanye then was like, call Boosie a little nerd. And he told him to come smack him or come shoot him. And Kanye was basically saying, y'all all bullying him, and now he's back to like they doing this to him. And so Kanye clapped back at Boosie, because Boosie went up on Drink Champs and literally aired it all out. And he said, basically, you a little nerd, come smack me. I'm the one that got bullied by the whole celebrity community. Now I'm back. And so that's when Diddy came onto his Instagram and he posted a video about the whole situation. I'm going to just play that for y'all. So like the whole thing really started from Kanye during the last week dropping the clothing line and everything. And then no one really said anything right away, like out of the celebrities, until Lil Boosie, he was doing an interview on Drink Champs, And so when he was on Drink Champs, like he didn't really have to speak on the Kanye situation or anything like that. But he was either asked a question or just willingly wanted to speak on it. So he went ahead, and basically that's when he started ripping Kanye and just cussing him out, going crazy, saying like he's doing all this BS, and like really just stating the fact that he don't like Kanye, he don't like what he's doing, he's not with it, and he's not supporting it at all. So when Boosie says something like that on Drink Champs, and then they post that and the internet goes crazy with it, by the time Kanye sees it, it's basically already viral. So the response Kanye is going to give back to that is going to be at the same level. So he tried to respond back with something just as major that he said, and then put it out there so that the whole audience can now listen to Kanye rip on Boosie and everything like that. And then that's when like Charleston White comes into the picture, because you know how Charleston White is always like talking about getting folks locked up and this and that and calling 911 and whatnot. So Charleston White comes in and he's talking about how like if these were all just regular people, it would be Kanye West in the right channel. Make sure you like this video, leave a comment down below, and I'm going to catch you on the next one.